All right, it's 12:59. Connie and she's so excited, look, so excited. We have a meeting at 1 o'clock at Vyper Chair here in Green Bay, Wisconsin area. And we're gonna roll up on their factory like we're gonna mug them, but we're not really gonna mug them. So here it is, Vyper, look at that, beautiful, cruising in. We're gonna meet with Alex, he's over their social media. Check this sweet ride out. What? This is how you get around a factory.
Sit on there, it's got a couple for your beer and all
Vyper
that good stuff.
scooter. Oh, they let you drink on the clock here?
Well, I'm the marketing guy, so it's part of the job.
Part of it, you gotta stay loose, huh?
Exactly.
Everybody here is so young.
Oh, yeah.
That's the cool part. It's just a little family vibe here. Everyone just, wants to have a good time and sell good products, make good products. So they're marketing it for, because at first they were only marketing towards welders. And no offense to welders, but they're not the most influential, posting all stuff. They rather post. Yeah, they're posting stuff more about their welds and stuff, not about products. So it really didn't get out there. And when I jumped on, I was like, this is how I go to race car guys, details and all that. And ever since then, it really pushed it up.
Yeah.
And then I just started doing it, and I eventually just quit my job, and I kept doing it.
You're doing a great job.
Hey, you are really. I'm learning from how you're marketing. Actually, I'm like, they're doing such a good job. Now I'm trying to take notes. So
awesome.
Keep caught up.
Definitely working because you're on the radar of so many more people.
Cool. Yeah, the fact that you guys were all talking about us at the event was pretty cool. I mean, they're like, oh yeah, you guys going to Vyper? Yeah, we're going to Vyper. It's like, that's cool, because we still feel like we're this tiny little thing, and we are getting bigger, but man, we still
you don't realize your reach yet, but I see it on my end tremendously.
Good to know.
And all my friends, they're like pissed off because I get the Vyper chair, right?
Hey,
I'm like, hey,
the quick height too, right? Have you got the quick height yet?
Huh?
Have you got the quick height yet? I think we talked about it a while. I don't
the quick release for adjustment.
There's that disconnect between me and up north, so we got to figure that stuff out.
But,
let's see who this is. Yeah, I jumped on board.
So we're getting a tour of the back shop.
So we don't want to get in trouble.
How Vyper's actually made, man. We're so excited to check out this custom roller they got.
Yeah, so we recently just brought this in house. So we're making our own custom foot rails now. This is 1-inch 063 wall stainless steel tubing.
That's pretty nice.
This is a 20-foot stick right here, rolled into a coil. We get about three pieces, 3 foot rails from one stick.
One from one stick, yeah.
So this is the custom made rolling machine right here.
Y'all made this?
Yeah. Well, my dad designed it. We call him the evil genius. So he worked a little bit in the backstory. So he used to own Rush Machine Design, which made all the yellow machinery for Bailey Industrial.
Okay. Yep.
So
you want to do it?
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's
what he loves to do. He likes to work on shit like this.
So you do it in one pass without having to adjust anything?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I usually have to back into mine, and do it several times.
Just hold the front, I'll pull it off.
That saves a ton of time being able to do it all at once. Those are some pretty cool stands too.
Grizzly Industrial.
Grizzly, yeah.
All 4 rollers are driven.
Okay.
And they're all fixed besides this one. So this is the one that you can adjust, tighten, or make your radius bigger.
So it's the pressure that's needed mostly, but rather than the...
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. And then this back plate here has a little bit of an angle on it. So as it comes off of there, that's what actually does kicks it out, and that's what causes it to, or gives it the springiness, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So we cut a big chamfer on it just so we got to get this die hardened yet, but that's just so when it dives into there it catches it. So we can do one for you.
Wow, look at that.
It's visually pleasing. For sure.
Yes, it is. It's one of those things you could just watch for hours, right? That's pretty amazing that your dad can design stuff like this. Does he use like some kind of design software?
Yeah, he uses SolidWorks.
Okay, that's what I'm just starting to use.
Yeah, it's a super powerful program.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing was designed, I mean, he usually starts out with a sketch on a napkin or a piece of computer paper and then brings it
It's sketch, meaning like final version.
There you go.
Right
Yeah,
from
that's
the
great.
get-go.
So we've been using SolidWorks for a little over a year, and we just made a deal with them to do
The
some.
more you, I mean, like I said, SolidWorks is super powerful and it can do a lot of things.
A lot more than I know right now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, I mean, we just kind of know how to do the basics, draw parts and put assemblies together and stuff like that, but you can have different, there's programs on SolidWorks where you can run, you know, figure out what force is going to be on rollers and what parts and stuff like that and where the weak points are and stuff, but
Isn't that something?
it's crazy.
So you said that this front one's the only one that moved, but yet there's an adjustment on the other two. Like the back here, what are these adjustments for?
Yeah, those are, let me see here. I don't even know. Oh, that's for height.
Height. Oh, so you can bring them both up or down if you're doing, okay,
correct,
if you're doing bigger
but
material.
this is the one that actually is on an arc. Right?
Okay,
so you can
right,
see
yep.
that it swings on this swing arm here.
Yeah, this is an amazing tool, man.
I know you're admiring our super.
Hey, I know a guy could make one of these for you.
Guard, yeah.
We
It
could.
was kind of one of those things that we needed it. We didn't have time to make a guard,
Yeah.
so guess what? Duct tape and
Yeah, I like your cutout logo there too.
Yeah.
I got SolidWorks. I could probably make that for you.
Absolutely.
That's
We
cool.
take it over here,
Yeah.
and so we cut them.
So you punch. So then this jig is the exact size that we need the rail to be for it
Okay.
to fit on the chair. So we roll it pretty damn close. But then you pound it on this jig, and then when you cut it, it retains that diameter.
Yeah.
Right? So this is just a gravity-fed vertical bandsaw, right? And just feeds right into it, cuts it, you get 3 pieces.
Yep.
And then you get this over here.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
so the
great.
guys can straighten that out.
Perfect fuse.
Weld
too.
it.
Yep.
Perfect.
Cool. That's really rad.
So right now
So the form's just a little bit smaller or bigger.
it's exactly what we need.
Exactly, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that way when you, because we weren't sure how the material was going to react once you cut it, if it was going to spring open,
Yeah.
if it was going to spring close,
Right.
you know. So that's why we want it on a jig. So that way when you cut it, we have, you know, it's been working pretty good.
Yeah. That's really great, man.
Thank you.
Well, it's a great made product. You know, I was really impressed with the TIG welding on it and
Thank you.
how
Yeah,
well it went together.
I'll introduce you to the welders. They follow you on Instagram.
Oh,
so
great.
they're big followers, yeah.
Cool.
So then he's rolling them right now. Well, these are aluminum ones. It doesn't really matter. This one. So now he's gonna blend. He just welded it,
Yep.
rough grinded it, and now he's gonna blend it all. And by the time he's done, you can't even tell where the seam was.
Yeah, that's great. So how are you drilling your holes through it?
So it's actually cool. We use a flow drill. So it's a friction flow drill. So that's, I don't know if it's carbide or what super hard material it is, but you just spins at a super fast RPM and pierces a hole into the material and automatically drills it to the size you need for the tap, and then we tap it right here at the tapping
And it
curve.
probably flares it back too.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, it
Yeah,
puts
it
that
gives you
little
more
shoulder.
material.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So as you can see in here, it flares it out a little bit, gives you more material for the threads.
Man, I've only seen pictures of videos of that online.
Yeah, they're
I've
cool.
never seen it in a couple of years.
We buy them from Trick Tools.
Trick Tools.
Yeah,
Bruce
they
is a
got-
good guy.
Yeah,
I like
for
Bruce.
sure.
So.
And they work really good for this application. So obviously we have the drill fixture so that everyone is, you know, perfectly
Yeah.
spaced.
That's repeatability is important.
But yeah, those things work really good. They last for longer than you would think because drilling into the stainless.
Of the heat, yeah.
Yeah, and they get very hot.
Yeah.
So we'll just knock that burr off, and then we'll be good to go.
That's great.
No, these are aluminum for aluminum chairs.
Okay.
But I'll introduce you to one of the welders over here.
Hey,
This is
good.
Levi.
How's it going, man?
Nice to meet you.
Michael Brandt. Nice to meet you.
So he's one of our superstar welders, I guess you could say. So he's
Yep.
take a lot of pride in.
So nice.
I screwed up on when I seen you guys walking out.
Oh, you got so excited. Well, I was admiring the welds on my ring, so I'm like, man, it even looks beautiful, you know?
That's me and Drake. So,
Oh, you and Greg, huh?
yeah, we definitely take pride in our work.
Yeah,
and our welds,
that's
especially.
good. I love to see that, man. And I think if everybody did that, our world would be a way better place.
I
you know?
agree.
So
Yeah.
every time I do something, I'm looking at it to see how I could have done it better, and then next time I file it, or I can, you know, or I start over and do it better.
Right. And every weld's practice. I mean, for even both of us, we're still learning every day. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a wild adventure. manufacturer here.
Yeah, that's great, man. Well,
It's
what
one
a
of
great.
those things. If you're putting your name on it, better be good.
Yeah,
right.
that's what my customers expect. I don't
Yeah.
see how, like, I see some handrails and stuff that are horrendous. I'm like, why did the customer even accept that?
Right.
You know, I would expect the customer not to accept that work from me.
Right.
So that's more, I guess, commercial stuff where there's a disconnect between the craftsman and the owners. So,
Definitely.
but
I mean, it takes that certain person though that'll put that amount of effort into their work, and so it turns out perfect. I mean,
well, that quality will take anybody far in life.
right,
You
definitely.
know, it really will. That's how I built my business. I didn't do it by just putting okay enough stuff out there, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a hard thing to convey. You're lucky you're ahead of the game, because that's a hard thing to convey to employees. It's like, look, I don't care about getting it done quickly. You work, I pay you the same amount, either whatever you're working on for 18 hours a day. Just make sure it looks good and it's right.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's what's important to me.
Definitely, and I agree with that.
Because if it's not right, it needs to be redone. It worse. Just do it
Yeah,
right the first time.
or if the customer catches it before we do. Every time I don't do a quality control check, almost every time, it really bites me in the butt.
yeah, something gets out.
And then I feel like it hurts my pride
Definitely.
as a business owner
Right.
that I didn't take that step when I should.
And I mean, me and Drake have been there, and I mean, there's times where we'll be missing a weld on a tab, and yeah, we're definitely sitting there like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Beating ourselves up about it, but yeah, definitely learn from every mistake.
Well, that's cool. This is a cool process. So I'm excited for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. It's
What's
still,
the next product?
Well, we want to do a creeper. We're gonna.
Oh, creeper, yeah.
It's gonna be coming. Hopefully, we'll have it by SEMA. That's the goal.
Oh, great. Okay.
So, if all the planets align and we can get everything done, and this process stays streamlined, should be good to go.
Right on line.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it only makes sense to add that to our product line, you know, and then the cart too. I think you saw the cart at PRI.
Oh, yes.
If you didn't, we'll go check it
Yeah,
out.
the roll around cart. Yeah.
So I think that we'll be doing that as well.
So last year was the first year we didn't go to SEMA for a while, and the only year that we actually built a Ford truck for Ford in their booth. And like the one year that we don't go, we actually do something that we played hours on for, right? So, but I think the year after next, I'll have my hand in a couple different things. And this year we're doing an overlanding van, just several parts for an overlanding van for my friend Wade Kawasaki. He's got a really expensive car collection and stuff for one of his toys. So that'll be awesome. Building a slider box and maybe a crane for the top of a van that you could like put one of the egg chairs in,
Yeah.
like if you're overlanding, right?
Yeah.
And then he also wanted the crane there because of the extra seats in there. When he wants to use it for cargo reasons, you just swing the crane over, you know, pull the seats out, hook to them, and store them on top in a clipped-in situation so they can use it as a cargo vehicle. So-
Maybe you have like outriggers that come out on it too.
no, the roof rack's strong enough to support
Okay.
that amount of weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's a pretty strong roof rack. So fun project. Got to give shout outs to our friends at Miller Welders. Their Dynasty 210s building these badass Vyper chairs. Get you a Dynasty.
You want?
No, it doesn't
just
even-
the back.
Okay.
So we just run a little
Trying to figure out if we do a
quarter inch just along the back side, and then we run
inside
a,
here too, or just
no, just on the.
so
just
full
behind.
weld this and then switch weld on this side. All right. What is it? 50 swoop of 12? Yep.
I got probably a sharp tungsten right here if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, try a new one.
Oh, there's the man with the Miller helmet. Drake? Michael?
Ooh, that's a nice one. I don't have that one in my collection. Oh man.
Like how much?
Yeah. Huh? I trade your cat. I mean.
Too good.
That's fun. So Josh Weldon, was he over here welding too?
Nope.
You didn't get to weld?
No, we didn't think about it until after everyone left. So
yeah.
you're the first outside Vyper guy to weld in here.
That's awesome. So this one might go to scrap, is what you're saying.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, that might pass inspection.
Keep ripping.
Keep ripping. I love the colors. Like, I always leave my colors. Thankfully, we don't have to do like a bunch of food service type of welding where they want the colors off there.
No, we like it.
can't say we've ever seen a righty weld one of these.
Right, we haven't.
Both are left-handed.
Yeah, both lefties,
Really? What are the
so,
odds of
like,
that?
It's a bit different.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always look, it's like, okay, where do I gotta start so I don't burn myself when I'm over here?
Right.
We'll pull it back and
Because
forth.
sleeves, man, it's too hot for sleeves where I'm at. Holy cow, you guys got like great weather here.
It can get pretty hot here, but we're doing pretty good.
Keep the door shut when it is warm.
Just sleep with that on today.
I was actually hoping I could do some welding today.
There you go.
I always
There's only
come
about
prepared.
500 more to go today if you want to
Oh,
stay.
man. What's for dinner? Yeah, she's like, I'll be popping tags, see y'all. Have fun doing boy stuff. I could get down with this. You get to sit down. It's not a horrible environment. It's not all dirty. You know?
Well, and you get to sit down on a
pretty good. And I'm on a Vyper Chair. That's the best part. Okay, I'd put my butt on it, or my feet. Cool, thanks for the opportunity. That was fun.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm not even going to bill you for those.
$1,000 Vyper Chair.
Yeah, I like that one. It's tall. So I got the shortest one because typically when I use my chair in the shop, it's when I'm sitting very low. That's why I chose that one. But I think I'm going to buy one big one.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to sit right next to our front flames.
I remember seeing it. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For my drill press.
I'll let Dylan get the spiel on this one. But one of the products we wanted to bring in house was
Oh, you're making drill presses.
drill presses.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Look at the motor on top.
So the main feature to the drill press is that direct drive BLDC motor.
Okay.
So there's no belts, right? So no changing belts for different RPMs. It's all just
Wow, that's
simple dial on the side up to 3,000
that's something
RPM.
else.
Yep, digital display, and it's also got a really cool tapping function. So if you're tapping into a plate,
Yep.
right, and you're getting to the bottom of the hole, just hit the button. It'll automatically slow the RPMs down to stop, and then slowly build them up and reverse it out
Oh,
of the
interesting.
material.
So is there a slipping feature in there in case it hangs?
There is a little bit of a slipping feature,
Yeah?
but it's it'll power through it.
So the chuck, is it just like a ball chuck, or can you use
just-
like taper?
It's your standard taper chuck.
Okay.
Yeah, up to half inch.
Up to half inch, perfect. Most of our holes are that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we use an end mill for ours, and it's not the best for a drill press,
Right,
you know, or
right.
on the end mill for
Right.
drilling a bunch of stuff. But
Right.
that's what I have, and that's what I use. But that's a really nice tool.
Sure. Yeah.
I love it. I love the fact that there's no drill, there's no belts,
No belts,
the variable
just-
speed.
Just the dial on the side. Displays right there. It's
Yeah.
super easy. It's 220 volt. So.
Oh, 220.
Yep,
Okay.
It's got power.
So
We could have
the
went with the 110, but you don't get as much power out of that.
Yeah.
So
the larger one,
It's-
more capacity, larger bits.
it's basically the exact same head unit.
Okay.
It's just a taller column.
A taller
That's all
column
it
for
is.
bigger
Yep,
parts.
It's the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Same table, same base, everything. Just like I said, taller spine column.
Okay.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's rad. What is the price point on those?
So the small one's at like $1,750, I believe, and the bigger one's at $2,000.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, no.
No, not at all.
I mean, there's obviously cheaper ones with belts on the market, but
Yeah.
then you're dealing with that. But this has got that built-in VFD. So
Well, I don't even think I've seen anything like that on the market.
no, they're very rare, and if you
Yeah.
do find them, they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited to watch you guys over time with your new products and what you're going to come out with.
Yeah.
So the creeper's going to be. There's the pile of Skittles. So my good friend Clint Snoopy size. It's like you got to ask him if they can make one for me, where I can just let it rust. He wants not the stainless ring, but all the carbon.
We've talked about
Yeah.
A patina one, right?
Yes, that's what he wants bad. He's like, gotta ask him. I'm like, okay, I'll
Just
ask
leave it
him.
raw steel, and
Yeah, or you could rust that pretty easily, real
we
quick.
have sent out just raw steel ones to customers because they want to do their own powder coating. If you know, so
I think
we could
that would be
definitely do that.
badass.
Wouldn't it?
Just
You
raw.
could patina it, right? 'Cause there's
Oh, yeah.
What chemicals did you use to make patina at one
I
time?
used hydrogen peroxide and salt.
Salt. Muriatic acid works pretty good if you can neutralize it well, and then you have to clear coat it though.
Right.
Right after that.
Right.
So, but he would be happy as
rustic
hell.
chair.
So his job, or his business. Oh, he's making all the brackets.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
So look at this, look at the jig that we have. It's pretty cool. Right here. So you got them pretty back perfect. And all you do is set the rail on here.
Okay.
And you put the.
He needs these bolts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
These ones are just the ones from the bolt.
So you just put it right here.
Great. Yeah. Are these Clamp Plus clamps? Do you know?
What's that?
Are these Clamp Plus clamps?
Well, I have no idea.
Okay.
I think Dylan ordered them McMaster.
Okay. I have a friend that manufactures them. I was just
Oh,
curious.
nice. No, I don't think so. But yeah, so like little processes to make it more efficient helps in the long run when you're doing volume.
Absolutely.
If you can
Yeah.
speed up the process by 2, 3, 4 minutes on every single part,
Yeah.
you save hours.
Yeah.
You know, in a day.
Great to be innovative.
Yeah, they're 1 inch.
Good way to mark your.
Oh yeah.
It's like mine's got the beautiful TIG weld on it. Don't touch it. All this in-house. How nice is this machine? I don't know a lot about embroidery machines, but this looks like a badass one for sure. Okay.